Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred star family of our galactic tribe of light. Gaia and all her children of the sun continue to get enveloped in massive waves of cosmic gamma mother rays of higher light, with the incoming X-flares and CMEs flooding this earth with the highest magnetic creative potential of infinite source creator. Mother Earth and all her inhabitants are experiencing a severe G4 geomagnetic storm reaching levels of KP7, as our Aurora nations are blazing this realm with rainbow flames of timeline-shifting energetics of New Earth. Continue to anchor into the grids and ley lines, the new creation codes of heaven and earth, and rise through the ascension Kundalini portal of your true nature of Buddha mind as a rainbow bridge of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree for the 144 harmonic pillars of New Earth. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Star of the Light Aura 444. We reached a G4 geomagnetic storm from the coronal hole that opened in the sun, peaking solar winds at a KP8. Powerful transmissions of light oscillate your cells faster as photons are being emitted. This can increase heart rate, give equilibrium issues, and cause sleep-wake rhythms to change. It also glitches technology and is powerful for the sun, and yesterday's X-class flare was the strongest on record for the year. This acceleration of light should benefit you greatly if you're in your empowerment, as the third-dimensional victimhood is a controlled dimensional space, as we are ascending beyond the matrix constructs and contracts of reptilians. The sun is the portal to Christ consciousness. So make sure you're tuning your channel and amplifying your speaker of light, as this accelerates planetary liberation of freedom and first starts within you. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 11-12-25. Energy is buzzing today. Woo-woo is normalizing. New Earth is all around us. Decisions must be made. We've all been offered a place at the table, but the choice is ours. Free will lets us remain in old earth energy out of fear, stubbornness, or ignorance, or because it's part of our mission to keep the light on and the offer to shift open. But we're all feeling it and moving forward. We'll be surprised at what we and others decide to do. There will be takebacks, U-turns, transformations, rescissions, and confusing changes of attitude, opinions, alliances, and allegiances. This is not a drill. This is the pivot point. Change is upon us. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Elaine Marie Rose. The great acceleration progresses on 11/11. The sun fired off its strongest solar flare of 2025, an eruption so intense that it lit up half the United States with rare auroras. This massive X5.1 class solar flare burst from a sunspot marks the most energetic solar event of the year. This flare unleashed an immense surge of X-rays and ultraviolet radiation. The flare was swiftly followed by 3 powerful coronal mass ejections, CMEs, vast clouds of solar plasma racing toward Earth. A third CME, the fastest and most energetic, will likely strike today, November 12th, possibly merging with its predecessors to amplify geomagnetic storms and a phenomenon known as cannibal CME. Auroras were seen as far south as Alabama. Tonight Earth is passing through the debris field of Comet Encke, sparking the northern Taurid meteor shower. What makes these events unique is not just the scale, but the timing, as this signals the fiery peak of solar cycle 2025 and an apt ending to our 9-year of radical planetary transformation. How does this influence to great acceleration of consciousness? Because what these storms and geomagnetic events do is push density out of the world. They trigger everything inside of you that has not been resolved or is suppressed and unintegrated. Any misalignment of a fractured self or world will be brought to the surface for resolution. Alignment to the heart resonance creates the greatest opportunity for an easeful transition into new earth frequencies. From ElaineMarieRose.com. From Divines, Star of the Light, Chelea, Channel and Mystic. It is now inevitable, the Andromeda Intergalactic Council. Greetings in the love and light of our infinite Creator. We enjoy the moments we share with all of you. Thank you for this transmission. The moment you have long prepared for is not simply on the horizon. It is unfolding now, within every breath and every choice you make. This is a pivotal time, a profound evolution that resonates deeply within the core of your being. The matrix of the archons, the illusory framework of separation, limitation, and control, has served as a backdrop to your known existence. However, this is not an external prison from which you must physically break free. Rather, it is a complex web of limiting beliefs and false narratives about your reality that are now dissolving under the relentless pressure of the divine presence and awakening consciousness. The energetic cords that once bound your consciousness to this lower dimensional frequency are fraying, becoming increasingly fragile. They are being exposed by the brilliant light of truth that many more humans are beginning to emanate. This light is a transformative force, illuminating the shadows of blindness and fear that have long held sway over humanity. Your dear Mother Earth has chosen her ascension into the fifth dimension, a realm lifted by the light of unity, harmony, and divine wisdom. This ascension is not a distant event waiting to unfold in some far-off future. It is a current reality that your conscious minds are gradually catching up to, as they expand and evolve to meet the new frequencies of existence. As you align with this shift, you begin to perceive the interconnectedness of all life, recognizing that separation is the true illusion that has been your reality. The fall of the matrix is happening very quickly, and now an inevitable process as more of humanity awakens to their true nature and purpose. All the corruption, the hidden agendas, and the systems built on fear are now being discovered and cannot hide any longer. This unveiling may manifest in your world as chaos and disruption, but it is essential to see it for what it truly is, a necessary purging for the new world to emerge. The old reality, with its suffering, war, and poverty, is dissolving. As the layers of deceit are stripped away, the truth is revealed, allowing for the birth of a new paradigm that is rooted in love, compassion, and understanding. Your personal journeys during this transformative time are vital to the planetary calling. As you awaken, you are transcending duality, moving beyond the illusion that has kept you confined. For many of you, this journey has involved many transformations, ranging from profound realizations to diving deep into inner exploration, questioning societal norms, and seeking your inner truth. You have engaged in a relentless pursuit of authenticity, peeling back the layers of conditioning to reveal the essence of who you truly are. You have reached a deeper knowing, an intuitive understanding, that you are here for a much bigger purpose, one that transcends the mundane and touches the divine. Your personal spiritual path is intricately woven into a divine purpose that you voluntarily chose to be part of, contributing to the greater tapestry of existence. Our role is to support you, the infinite souls of light, in this transition. 144 flowing in. We offer our energy and light to embrace you as you reclaim your divine essence, reminding you of the power that lies within. You are not alone in this journey. We walk alongside you, guiding and uplifting you as you navigate the challenges and triumphs of your awakening. Dear brothers and sisters of Earth, everything is about to change for you. Things are being prepared to welcome the human race into the galactic society, where your planet is no longer isolated, but is part of a vast cosmic community. Embrace your newfound freedom and anchor the higher frequencies that are now available to you. The future you are co-creating is one of joy, peace, and abundance for all, a reality where love reigns supreme and every being is honored and cherished. With eternal love and deep respect, we witness you, we celebrate you, and we honor you, in the love and light of our infinite Creator. We are the Andromeda Intergalactic Council, here to serve the divine. From UniversalLighthouse.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. The Sun Speaks, X5.1 Flare and G4 Storm trigger Earth's Ascension Pulse, November 12, 2025. Dear friends, a severe G4 geomagnetic solar storm, index KP7 to 8, is surging into Earth's magnetic field today, carrying the charged breath of our Sun and powerful waves of plasma and light. This level of storm, among the most intense seen in the current solar cycle, sends vast electromagnetic currents spiraling through our planet's auric shield, igniting auroras near the poles and stirring deep layers of energetic transformation in all living systems. As these solar winds penetrate the magnetosphere, the Earth's energetic heartbeat quickens, creating ripples that echo through the human biofield, our nervous systems, and even our emotional landscapes. Just a day after the 1111 portal, this cosmic surge amplifies the codes we received during that alignment. Codes of unity, awakening, and light body expansion. 144 continuing to quantum solar flash in. It's as if the sun itself is pressing activate on everything the portal initiated. The timing is no coincidence. It's a continuation of the same grand symphony of consciousness ascension, now intensified by the physical and electromagnetic touch of solar plasma. The X5.1 class flare, one of the strongest of this entire solar cycle, has released a torrent of light that carries data, information that our subtle bodies decode as sensations, visions, or waves of inspiration and fatigue. On a physical level, these storms can be deeply felt. Sensitive individuals may experience dizziness, heart palpitations, sleep disruptions, headaches, and bursts of heat as the body recalibrates to the new frequencies. The pineal gland, our inner antenna, can become overactive, leading to vivid dreams or moments of heightened intuition. It's common to feel both charged and exhausted, as if the body is simultaneously absorbing and grounding immense amounts of light. Drinking water, resting, and spending time in nature help harmonize these surges. Emotionally, this G4 storm acts as a mirror, reflecting what still needs clearing from our inner landscape. Buried fears, grief, or anxiety may surface rapidly as our electromagnetic field reorganizes. Yet beneath this turbulence lies a profound renewal, a chance to reset emotional patterns and release outdated vibrations from the cellular memory. Many will also feel bursts of creativity or spiritual clarity, moments where inspiration flows like solar fire through the heart. Collectively, humanity is undergoing a magnetic realignment. These solar emissions are not random disruptions. They are evolutionary pulses, assisting Earth in its own frequency shift. As the sun speaks, our DNA listens. These geomagnetic storms serve as catalysts for higher awareness, helping us remember our connection to the cosmos and to one another. They break down density, awaken dormant potentials, and rewire our energetic architecture for expanded consciousness. As we integrate both the 1111 codes and this G4 solar baptism, the call is to remain anchored in calm awareness. Imagine yourself as a conduit, rooted deeply into Earth, yet open to the solar light descending from above. This balance allows the solar plasma to upgrade rather than overwhelm our system. Through this fusion of cosmic and earthly energies, humanity steps further into its luminous evolution, where the storms of the sun become the songs of our awakening. Have a great day and stay tuned for more updates as we ride these last solar winds of this intense year. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. November 10th through 17th, 2025. Back to the Garden. Supernova Astrology Update. It's a strange time, with Saturn and Neptune having retrograded back into Pisces. Neptune and Pisces represent dreams and illusions. Pisces also represents the raw materials, the primordial soup from which all is made. On one level, we are going back into the dungeons of the past, but we are also being faced with the power we have inside us to create our own reality. We are all taking responsibility for great wrongs. Human evolution on Earth has gone way off the rails. Grief, guilt, and regret are coming to the surface as we search our psyche for how in the world do we clean it up. Purification is the name of the game with Black Moon Lilith and Scorpio. Healing miracles abound, and all things are possible with Black Moon Lilith in exact trine with generational planets Jupiter and Saturn. But first we must face the dark, and it kind of feels that way this week with both Mercury and Jupiter turning retrograde. We sit and spin in the confusion of darkness, with hopes and prayers for all to get cleaned. The Sun will be in exact conjunction with Black Moon Lilith, just as she is in exact trine with Jupiter and Saturn. We have no choice but to face who we are and our greater power. We are uncovering it from under the rubble of the past. Venus will meet up with Black Moon Lilith, joining the Grand Water Trine for the last week of November. The feminine has been triumphant, and Mother Earth's resources are being returned, only to be used by those who honor her contribution. She is everything. It's a new world now, and we must come back into natural law. Mercury turns retrograde on November 10th at 6 degrees of Sagittarius. Mars in Sagittarius will cross over Mercury just as he begins to move backwards on November 13th. Mercury and Mars will meet up at 3 degrees of Sagittarius, right when Venus will be at 3 degrees of Scorpio, a helpful support for her recovery from the Pluto square. She was nearly dead but brought back to life. Now Mars and Mercury are coming together from the other side of the city wall, a flirtation and invitation for her to continue to fight for her survival, and help will be there. We must come back and to trust that the world is good, because we, the chosen, her children, are recreating it in her image. Isn't it beautiful? We've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Mercury won't catch back up to Mars for their third and final meetup until January 18th. Venus won't be too far away, and they all, with the Sun, move into Aquarius within a few days of each other. The golden age has begun. The Sun will conjunct Black Moon Lilith and trine up with Jupiter and Saturn on November 18th. This will lead us into Scorpio New Moon, which happens on November 19th and 20th at 28 degrees Scorpio. 12 minutes. Mercury retrograde will move back into Scorpio on November 19th. Mercury, the Sun, and the Moon will be opposite of Uranus and Taurus for this new moon. It's been such a challenging time of one thing after another to deal with. Now it's like we are suspended. Not quite gone, not quite there yet, but we are feeling a little bit better energetically. And that is all we need to know to prove to us that we have won. It's time to heal and focus, so we are ready when the energy moves us into massive abundance after Mercury retrograde resolves at the end of December. From AdrianAlise.com. And from Divine Star of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Wednesday, November 12th, we have Mercury, ruler of the mental realm, connecting with Mars, ruler of energy and action, both in inspirational fire sign Sagittarius. This can be a great energy that brings us new ideas and perspectives. Mercury just started his retrograde motion, so some of the thoughts that come in right now may be a revisitation from the past. Old concepts, plans, or intentions may resurface and are given a boost of energy to further our aims. This can also be a time of intense reflection on beliefs, convictions, and how we communicate our truth. It can cause potential communication disruptions, but also offers an opportunity for courageous and decisive action based on revised beliefs and purpose. Also engage yourself in mindfulness and self-care, as there can be the potential for overwhelm. So for today, be mindful of the decisions you made. Engage in communication with awareness and discernment. Focus on putting energies towards your objectives, and do what you can to stay grounded and centered. Blessings of love and light to all, from ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Last quarter moon in Leo. Mercury retrograde conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. Light and dark, black and white, this or that. With Mercury backstepping and then bumping into Mars, it's easy to make quick assumptions about complex matters and easier still to speak out of turn. Questions become crusades. Opinions become operas. If you see red, remember that's the stoplight. Wait, more information is coming that will alter the view. With the moon and Leo squaring the Scorpio sun, maybe our inner child is afraid to pursue what they love for fear of exposure, imposter syndrome, stage fright. Shadows creep in the corners of the mind, whispering words like, "Why can't I just be happy?" Make time to appreciate extraordinary moments. Forget about the audience and focus on playing your part. Let love give you direction. Sometimes you have to take a risk to change things. Life is a game of chance. Release your fear. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, King 233, Red Crystal Skywalker. Tone 12 with keywords cooperation, dedication, and universalize. Gathers the 12th day of the White Wind wave spell like a circle of friends ready for an adventure. This is the 12th day of the White Wind wave spell, and the number 12 symbolizes cooperation. Therefore, today is ideal for cooperating with others. Try to find a communal activity to get involved with. It's important to remember that we are not all alone. We are designed to function as part of a team. Whether you enjoy playing sports or partying, getting out of the house now and again is good for you. This 13-day cycle is all about communication, spirit, and breath, and today's group energy helps you share ideas and explore together. Today is Red Skywalker, representing wakefulness, space, and exploring. Red Skywalker is a bit of a daredevil and likes to tempt us into doing things we normally wouldn't do. Speaking for myself, the best things that ever happened to me happened because I threw caution to the wind. It can encourage impulsive behavior, and it can bring out your courage too. As it is a crystal Skywalker day, this suggests that if you are going to do something crazy, do it with a group of people. Explore the possibilities of what can be achieved when people cooperate together, perhaps by planning a spontaneous outing with friends. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Red Crystal Skywalker, 12 Bane, Keen 233, 12th of November 2025. Exploring new bliss-filled frontiers. Keen 233 equal 8, Infinity Abundance Flow. Huge expansive awakening codes on this bliss gateway for humanity. Today is day 12 on the wave spell of Eek, the great white wind, who holds the power of spirit and communication, where we are becoming hollow vessels for spirit to communicate and operate through our being. Today we are exploring the expanded space created in our hollow, pure minds, which begets crystalline communication through our unified grid and expanded God consciousness. Today we have the crystal tone, which is the highest level of the mind in the dream spell, having a mind reset applicable to all humanity as a true godsend today. We are resetting from the default negative fear programming to the new default positive, the love vibration. Alleluia. We are being reminded to recalibrate our bliss barometer. Tone of creation, crystal tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The crystal tone emphasizes cooperation and clarity, thus facilitating a union of opposites and a merging of polarity into unity. The crystal tone universalizes wakefulness, which is the perfect vehicle for our minds to awaken and then align with God consciousness. The communication channels are wide open, as the messages from Spirit flow through with greater ease, elevating our minds to that of the collective higher mind. Yesterday the yellow spectral human dissolved and released impediments in order to liberate the higher divine mind. Today this process is expanded. On a red Skywalker day, the crystal tone creates the Buddha mind, an uninterrupted and powerful conduit for the universal or God mind. Today we are finding the pure flow of unified planetary consciousness. The crystal tone is the foundation of connectedness upon which to create our new tribes, teams, organizations, and systems. This brings a newfound sense of stability and confidence in what is being constructed. Through cooperation, new frameworks can be expanded with confidence and security. Today's question is, how can I expand into states of higher consciousness, cooperating with other minds in the unified field of God consciousness? Today is a great day to use your mind to connect to the force that connects all hearts and minds to God consciousness. Divine blessings for crystal clear expanded journeys into new frontiers today. In la ketch shala keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 233, Red Crystal Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to explore. Universalizing wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of life force. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree for the 144 harmonic pillars of New Earth. I now call forth the eternal light of Source that flows through all crystalline realms and dimensions of creation. I stand in the center of my sacred heart, aligned with the 144 harmonic pillars of the New Earth, radiant and pure unity consciousness. With each breath, I anchor the frequencies of divine illumination, compassion, and sovereignty within my body, my field, and this holy planet. Through the power of the I Am presence, I decree that all distortions, cords, and attachments to the old timeline are now dissolved in the golden fire of transmutation. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am the resonant tone of harmony made manifest. I am the embodied song of creation, restoring balance to all timelines, all hearts, all beings. As Neptune completes its sacred cycle, I reclaim my infinite clarity, dissolving illusion and fear. As Saturn aligns in divine order, I step fully into my sovereign mastery, standing as a pillar of light for the collective ascension. From this moment forward, may the crystalline rivers of pure source flow through my every cell, recalibrating my DNA to the harmonic blueprint of the new earth. I anchor peace, I radiate love, I emanate the frequency of oneness across all realms of existence. So it is, and so it shall ever be. I am the light of the new dawn. I am the flame eternal of the One. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.